My goal in life is not to be the richest person, to be honest. I just want to be financially stable. I just want to be able to provide for myself, my family, my child, my husband, myself, my home. And I want to be able to live freely, not pressured. I want to be able to, provide for myself, do things that I want at my own timing. So when it comes to building wealth, my goal is not to be wealthier than anybody. I just want to be financially independent. I've experienced being financially independent and I know how it is, and I want to experience more. I know with finances, with building wealth, it comes with more because there's no stopping. There's upgrade. Like you get to 10,000 and you want to get to 100,000. You get to 100,000 and you're aiming at 1 million. So that's my goal. My goal is not to be wealthier than anyone. I don't want to be like the richest woman in the world. If I get there, glory be to God, but that's not my goal. The goal is to be financially stable. The goal is to be peaceful. The goal is to... I would live a minimalist life. If I'm rich, you will not know. There will not be sign. They will be saying, if you're rich, they will sign. There will not be sign with me because I'm very minimalist. I'm very frugalist. I think maybe when it gets to... because I'm someone who is open to change, you might see it in me, but for now I'm that kind of person that you will not know. All I just want to do is be peaceful. And there's something that I realized about success, because it's not loud, a lot of people feel like you're not successful. Because it's not showing, a lot of people feel like you're not rich enough. Because a lot of people think rich wealth or financial stability or financial independence or whatever it is that has to do with rich that has to do with the clothes you wear, with the way you look, the hair you put on and all of that. It's not loud, it is not visible. Take for example, look at the case of Mark, who owns like Meta, Facebook and all of that. You can see it in him. He has like one wardrobe capsule. He operates like a minimalist. If you see him and his wife, or is it Bill Gates, you can see it in them. They are not chasing trend. They are not chasing clothing, appearances and all of that. I'm not saying that a lot of people that does that are not rich. I'm only saying there are tons or thousands of people that don't chase clothing to show they are wealthy. But generation that we are in, if you are not showing it in your looks or how you look, people don't see it. It is very quiet and it's steady, and people don't know that's how wealth is. I call myself a frugal or minimalist person, and if a frugal person or minimalist person sees me, they'll be like, no, we don't want you. And the other kind of people, the maximalist people or people who spend with impulse and all, they'll be like, no, you're not part of us. So I kind of identify in the middle. Or should I say, I'm just mislabeling myself? No, I'm a frugal person. A frugality person or a minimalist person is someone who, do not chase hype. They think or they pause before they buy things, and I kind of fit in that scenario when it comes to being frugal. And I buy in bulk, and I make sure that before I buy something, I'm out of it before I buy. And I do not like to waste things, so I make use of everything that I have. I batch cook. I prefer more to cook a lot of meal from scratch in my house than buying outside. I only, do like dining out or take away when I'm not in a good mood, because that's like the only way that I can get myself better. But like I said, if I ask like a frugal person, they'll be like, you're not like us. You understand? You're not there. You're not really a frugal person. But I know I am because before I buy things, I give myself wait hours. I used to do like a 24-hour rule, and then I moved to a 36-hour, and then I moved to a 72-hour rule, and all of a sudden I'm seeing myself doing like a 1 month rule. So before I buy something, I ask myself, do I really need this thing? If I don't need it, I'm not buying. What's the purpose of me buying? I do not want to be cluttered. I don't want to clutter anything in my house because I'm a hoarder. I hoard things a lot. Like I buy a lot of things and keep in the house. I don't use them. So why am I doing that to myself? So before I buy anything, I buy clothes that has ruined and I cannot repair. So I have to buy. And I've been using this phone for the past it's gonna be 3 years. I think it's 3 years already, or in a couple of weeks it's gonna be 3 years I've been using them, and it's still working fine. But I need to get a new phone because the memory space is bad. So instead of getting a new phone, I would rather buy refurbished than buying a new phone. And that might not classify me as being a frugal person or a minimalist person, but that's what I identify as, and that's what I do. And there's something that I do again. I have a budget for my spending or what I use every month, and I don't go above it. I rather go below than above it, and I try to stick to my budget. It might look like I go above a budget in a week, but it's intentional, meaning I didn't spend last month or last week, and whatever it is that I had, I've rolled it over to the following week or the following month to spend. So in actual sense, it's not me overspending, it's just me playing smart when it comes to my money. I'm very content with what I have. Like, if you know me, person to know they hungry me. Like, what that means, what people have don't fancy. I might appreciate it or be like, oh, they look good in it, but I do not want to own it. Like, I don't go that far to saying I want to own what someone owns, because I feel like I should. I'm very content with what I have, and I'm very happy